Hello, welcome. I'm so glad you're joining me. Today is the third video that will be rounding out the short series on chakras, intentions, and manifestation. And today's topic will really focus on the manifesting piece, chakra to chakra, with the planetary influences over each chakra. So I'm really fascinated with the planetary spheres and the influences that each planet has over specific chakras. And as we're talking about manifesting, guys, it's not just let's think positive, or I had a positive thought, or I was really on that day. Manifesting it's co-creating with the universe, and it takes intention, but not just intention. You have to put the action behind the intention to make something happen. So here we are in 3D, and we want to manifest that which we believe and think and feel and want, desire, here to our physical. And so there's a practice to it, and there are a lot of steps and aspects, but we have to start somewhere, right? So as we use our chakra system, our energy vortexes, let's relate them to the planets and see what kind of influences each planet has over each chakra, and then use those influences to help us in our physicality to bring that which we desire into our world. So I want to read something that I just read over the weekend, and it really, really rang true to me. One of the many amazing things which we are able to do when a soul is connected with a body is use the body as a means to translate universals into the uniqueness of this linear moment in time. In fact, this is the essence of manifesting. We bring Akasha, life force energy, either raw or with universal wisdom and information included, into us through our head, our crown chakra. This triggers either inspiration or problem solving, or both. And once we engage our desire to move forward, this moves from thoughts into plans and on down through our body, chakras, until we have acted to bring this plan into reality, into the world. So I love that statement because it really helps to summarize, as we get into this video, that we are not only talking about the desires that we want to bring into our world, but that there will be actions, there will be things that we need to do to back up those intentions. So now that we have that, let's move on to talk about our root chakra. And of course, the purpose of the root chakra is security, to bring us a sense of belonging so that we feel grounded, because we are part of this 3D world. So our root chakra helps us feel secure, safe, grounded. Now, crystals and stones have a lot to do with chakras. There are multiple crystals and gemstones that go along with each chakra, and what they do is they amplify the effectiveness of whatever it is you're working with your chakra about. So the stones, crystals, rocks, they really have certain vibrations. They're mineral intelligence, and they help us amplify the work we're doing with our chakras. Now, there are many crystals and stones that go along with each chakra, and many of these stones and crystals overlap each other and work with multiple chakras. So having said that, we'll move on and let's talk about the color related to our root chakra. This is the color red. And the color red, it alerts us of danger, right? It gets our attention. Think of red lights. So red gets our attention. It brings us to the here and now. That's the color red. That's the vibration of the root chakra, which has the element of the earth. And the earth is solid, it's physical, it's dense. It's where our physical body meets the physical plane, right? So the red color wavelength is dense, and it moves the slowest of all the colors, which is a reminder of our connection with Mother Earth's energy. And the planet associated with the root chakra is Mars. So Mars is the red planet. Mars has fearless, physical, and an active energy. It's courage, it's physically grounding, and Mars is also the planet that symbolizes war and aggression. So It's not that our root chakra wants to engage in war or aggression. It's more like when you think about yoga and think about the warrior poses in yoga. So we're not talking about a defensive, attacking kind of behavior with a root chakra. We're talking more about the warrior poses, which they are a group of powerful yoga poses. They build strength and flexibility and balance. And they're dynamic, powerful postures that help us move past our fears and help us feel an inner power and a connectedness. And that's what our root chakra is for. So this planet reflects the same purpose as our root chakra. And so when we look at the root chakra as a manifestation station, we can see that it brings earth wisdom. It reminds us that we're bringing into the physical world that which we desire from the ethereal world into our physical, okay? And from here we move to the sacral chakra, and the sacral chakra, located just about 2 inches below our belly button, its purpose is to relate to our own emotions. It is all about creativity. It's also about money and the flow of money, relationship to ourselves and others. And the sacral chakra provides an energy that all is possible. It's creativity. So it's the unknown that we're bringing into the known, that we can. That's what this chakra helps us do as far as manifesting. And its color is orange. And orange is a really upbeat vibration. It can be exciting and soothing, enthusiastic, optimistic. Orange combines the physical energy of red with the joy of yellow, which creates a cheerful, vibrant, and glowing positive energy around creation. Okay, the element of our sacral chakra is water. And water represents fluidity in how we move through and navigate through emotions and feelings and desires and pleasures. And the planet correspondence with our sacral chakra is Venus. And Venus is the love planet, right? So Venus promotes love, appreciation of the pleasures of the world and the beauty of the world. And Venus, it really determines how we think about love, how we react to our needs, and how we react to the needs of others. And gratitude is a great emotion to have to help you feel Venus's love vibe. So gratitude and Venus and love all go very well together. And so this manifestation station, our sacral chakra, it's about Venus's wisdom, your desire to allow yourself to feel that which you want to manifest. So the feeling is very important when you're talking about what it is you want to bring into your life. Very important. So we move along from the sacral chakra to our solar plexus chakra. And this is right under our sternum, above our stomach. The purpose of this chakra is confidence, personal power. It's like the sun creating energy for the earth and for our bodies. The solar plexus chakra creates energy for the rest of our chakras. And it's an energy point that we can use to back up our intentions. This is the energy point where we use action to back up our desires. This is where we put legs on our wishes, is through our solar plexus chakra and the power of the sun. And the color is yellow. The connection to the color yellow is more symbolic. So if you think of seeing a very bright light, a very popping light, like above your head, a light bulb when you get an idea, the solar plexus chakra also helps us with flashes of insight. Because remember, this chakra is our gut chakra, and this is where we get a lot of wisdom and a lot of intuition coming through our gut chakra. So you can see that the light of the idea, the light flashing, that very spontaneous, sometimes flashes of insight that come to us. And the color yellow, it's one of the most visible colors in the whole color spectrum, and it represents illumination and mental clarity. The element of our solar plexus chakra, it's fire, it's motivation, it's passion. its legs on our creativity. The sun is the main source of heat and energy for the entire solar system. It's associated with energy, with fire, and fire can break down all other elements. The sun lights us up with fire and motivation to move forward. The sun fires us with motivation to move forward. And this manifestation station has the sun wisdom, which is the power of transformation. So we're transforming that which we wish to bring into that which we tangibly touch, right? So we're creating alchemy by using the power of the sun and the power of our solar plexus. That's like our personal sun. Now we arrive at heart chakra. Heart chakra, located right in the center of our chest. Its purpose is love, compassion, empathy, service, and kindness. And another vital aspect of heart chakra is gratitude. Remember how vibrant our heart chakra is and how strong its magnetism, its resonance is. And when we resonate gratitude out to the universe responds by bringing us more of the same. This chakra is the center of our energy currents. This is the chakra that is the junction station between our lower three chakras and our higher three chakras. Remember, there is a golden river of light running through us. It runs in both directions at the same time. And the heart chakra is the conduit that helps move this energy in both directions. So, heart chakra can also remind us to follow our heart. And when we're talking about manifestation and following our heart, it's important to remember that we're not just wishing, desiring, intending, and sitting back and waiting for something to happen. We need to put legs underneath our desires. So, as an example, when working to manifest something into your life, you have to take action. Let's say that you wish to be a famous writer and you would like to experience all of the attention and wealth that comes along with being famous. Well, in order to make that happen, not only do you have the intention, the desire, you feel it, it's a goal that you have to commit to the process. You have to commit to putting in the time, the effort, the discipline to sit down each day and practice your writing, to bring it into fruition. Without the effort and practice of writing daily, then your desire remains just that, only a desire. So we always have to put action behind our desires. Heart chakra is so important in manifesting because it helps to move the energy from ethereal and physical together to produce and create the thing that you want. All of the chakras are extremely important. If you're having a hard time manifesting what you want in your life, look at your heart chakra. Go deep within and really work on your heart chakra. This chakra works with all the other chakras to bring you that which you desire. And the colors of the heart chakra are pink and green. And pink, the vibration of pink provides an openness and unconditional love. And the vibration of green, it's naturally calming and soothing. It encourages a general sense of harmony and balance. Think of nature. And the vibration of the color green invites new opportunities into your life. And this is usually through other people. Again, connecting, resonating, and bringing that back into your life. So when working to manifest, think of being a constant gardener and plant your seeds. Do your daily practices. Put in the work toward the manifesting that you wish to desire. And really feel that deep in your heart that your desire is activated in the now into your physicality. The element of our heart chakra is air. And although we cannot see air, it's classified as matter because it takes up space and it has weight. And this element leads me to link that heart chakra is where we begin to embody the unseen into the seen, where we bring our intentions into our reality. The moon is the corresponding planet for heart chakra. And the moon's gravitational pull, it's called a tidal force. And this force, it causes the earth and its oceans to bulge out on the sides closest to the moon and farthest from the moon. These bulges of water are our ocean's high tides. And for millennia, poets, artists, philosophers have pondered and written much about the moon and the moon's magnetism. I think it's safe to say that we've all felt the moon's magic and gravitational pull. And because our bodies are made up of about 60% water, yeah, we definitely feel the tidal pull of the full moon's effects. And the moon also symbolizes our unconscious mind and acts as a mediator between our inner world and our outer world. Or it acts as a mediator between our subconscious mind and our conscious mind. In manifesting, our goal is to bring our intention into our reality. And the heart chakra reminds us of moon wisdom, that we are walking in two worlds, the world of the higher self and the world of the material self. I think of the words of Hermes Trismegistus when I think of the heart chakra and the moon as a manifestation station. As above, so below. As within, so without. As the universe, so the soul. And the throat chakra located right here. The purpose of this chakra is communication, truth, clear intention, self-expression, and bringing that desired manifestation into a verbal or written or artistic representation in the physical world. And its color is blue. Blue represents freedom, purity, clarity, and trust. And blue is regarded to be a color of the spirit. It has beneficial impacts on the body and the mind. And the color blue is also cooling in nature, and it allows you to feel calmer and more peaceful and balanced while you're expressing yourself. And the element of the throat chakra is ether, and it's all about space. It's kind of maybe that void where our higher self lives, and we connect to it. And it's always a goal to embody our higher self, to work toward embodying our soul. We definitely come with a piece of our soul, but sometimes it's not all here. And that's a really good goal to have, is to embody as much of our soul as we can. And the throat chakra helps us with that. Because Mercury normally moves faster than the Earth around the sun. When it's in retrograde, it's actually moving slower than the Earth around the sun. So because of this, Mercury moving so quickly around the sun, there's 3 or 4 times a year where the Earth seems to be lapping Mercury around the sun. So during those times, it creates an optical illusion for us here on Earth where it looks like Mercury's moving backwards. Mercury's in retrograde, but it's not actually moving backwards. What's happening is the Earth is lapping Mercury. And the best way to try to understand this is think about you're on a highway and you're moving pretty fast in a car, and there's a car next to you and you're moving at the same speed and you're going on down the highway, and you decide to overtake that car. So now you're going faster, and as you overtake that car and you look at that car, during that moment, you can look into the car, you can see the driver, you can see if there's a passenger, you might see the color of their shirts, you could actually get eye contact, and then you pass. All right, and when you're passing, it looks like they're going backwards. That's what's going on with a Mercury retrograde. So it's not going backwards. It's an optical illusion. However, it is a pretty well accepted fact that when Mercury is going retrograde, it's not a really great time to get into any new contracts or new partnerships. And what I would say to that is, first of all, when you're working with your manifestation progress and practice, you might pay attention to where that planet is. And if Mercury retrograde affects you, maybe it's a better time to work on other chakras and maybe not focus as much on your throat chakra if Mercury retrograde gets you down. But there's another way to look at this, okay? Mercury is in a retrograde period. This brings us a fruitful opportunity to let go of our need to control and instead surrender. So during a Mercury retrograde, rather than being freaked out about anything, surrender. And that doesn't mean to give up or give in. It means to allow, accept, and allow it as a natural phenomenon that will pass. And this is a really important part of manifesting, allowing and trusting the process. The throat chakra manifestation station is all about surrender and trust. All right? So, trust. And we move up into our third eye chakra, our brow chakra. And the purpose of this chakra, we know it's right between our eyebrows, and the purpose of this chakra is perspective, intuition, focus, and clear vision of what we want. The brow chakra connects your intuition with your inner vision. The colors that are related to the brow chakra, the third eye chakra, it's indigo. And indigo is a combination of blue and violet, so also known as royal blue. And indigo is considered a color of integrity, harmony, and deep inner awareness, also wisdom. The colors indigo and dark blue help put the mind in a concentrated focus. The element of the third eye chakra is the cosmos. It's light. It's where we begin entering the spectrum of white light. And the planet Saturn is the corresponding planet that influences our third eye chakra. And Saturn is a dark blue planet. It's authoritarian and often referred to as the planet of karma. So you can see where I liken it to seeing patterns, to recognizing, identifying patterns that happen in your life. Saturn is the slowest moving planet of the solar system. And this planet, it returns to the exact place where you were born every 28 and a half years. So, you're in your late 20s and here comes Saturn, and it is an authoritarian planet, and it's all about responsibility, accountability, and action. It has a lot to do with cause and effect, and it will push you and prod you to accept that the effects in your life come from your very own causes. So Saturn is a tough planet. It's strict, again, or authoritarian. And during a Saturn return, so either in your late 20s or around 58 or 59 years old, and the Saturn return can last probably 2 years, maybe a little longer. If you live into your 90s, you'll have a third Saturn return. So our third eye manifestation station is all about wisdom and cycles, karma, cause and effect, and taking responsibility for the effects in your life, for the causes that brought those effects. Be mindful of your thoughts, for they will become your memories. That is our third eye chakra and Saturn. And then we reach our crown chakra. Now, unlike the other chakras in our body that are connected along the plexus of our spinal cord, the crown chakra is actually above our head. It's a little bit to the back and above our head. So, when you see beautiful pictures of saints and Christ and all these, their beings, and they've got their crowns, their auras, their light shining. Well, it's nice to imagine yourself and know that you have that light shining too. So, okay, our crown chakra. It radiates upward and outward. It is infinitely upward. This is where we connect to our souls. This is where we connect to our higher selves. This is where we connect to our purpose, to the universe, to universal source, to God. This is where we connect to creation and who we truly are through our crown chakra. So the crown chakra provides expansion and opportunity. It's also known as the king of all chakras, and it really represents the state of higher consciousness and enlightenment. The color associated with crown chakra is violet, which has the highest vibrational frequency and the shortest wavelength in the entire spectrum of colors. Violet is a color of spirituality, reflection, and self-awareness. The element of the crown chakra is thought or intelligence, which provides a channel for stretching our aura, stretching our energy, stretching our spirit up into the universe, stretching to the source, universal source of creation. And I like to think of the universal source as universal substance. Universal substance. So the planet associated with the crown chakra is Jupiter. Jupiter's energy encourages us to find meaning, wisdom, and purpose in our lives. Crown chakra connects us to our higher self, to the Godhead. Both Jupiter and crown chakra are symbols of infinite knowledge. Crown chakra helps us to feel the oneness and divinity of all living beings. So as a manifestation station, the crown chakra represents the power of the universal, of the divine source, of knowing your oneness, of universal substance. This is where we connect to our higher self and really begin to bring the intelligence of the cosmos into our being. This is where manifestation really begins. So you can see that each chakra has its unique influence toward manifesting. It's important that we understand that we not only need the desire and the visualization and the feelings, we need to take the actual physical steps to make these things happen. So as we work from the crown chakra down through our energy stations, add the physicality of writing what your desire is. Making a journal practice to track what it is and how it is that you are manifesting what you want. Maybe you could create a vision board, but take the time to every day dedicate 10 minutes or whatever it is and make a practice of working with your manifestation stations and work from the top down, work from the bottom up. Choose a manifestation station to work with for 1 week to really get to know it. Because as you work with it, I promise you, you will begin to feel the energy of that chakra and what it is doing for you. And I wish you so much happiness and flow and positive creation on your journey through your chakras as manifestation stations. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in our next video.